pastures, wherever you're joining us. Welcome to another Farming Simulator 19 gameplay. Hoping I find you well. Any of you in the UK hoping the prize announcements today are good news, and we can all hopefully look forward to some normality returning in the near future. So, I do have a helper working on this one, so you joined us last time after we did a mega harvest, and I bought some new fields. I've reallocated what I'm doing with the fields. A few of them needed ploughing, which this is the last field now. This worker is ploughing for me. New additions since you joined me last time. Doing these egg boxes and egg crates a trial. Seeing if they're any good, as although doing it this way with them is one way, it means I can sort of leave it to do its own thing a little bit longer, hopefully, and we'll go from there if this works. If not, we'll return back to the old-fashioned of boxes in the trailer in the pickup truck. So, since you were with us last time, I've moved my cotton baler harvester, the cotton bale collecting trailer. I have moved a spreader up here, which I primarily use for lime, and up here is another farm. I bought the land and the fields around it, and I'm turning it into my little mini cotton farm. As you can see, we've got cotton growing in that field there. We've got cotton growing in that field there. And over here I have bought another one of these large seeders, as it does seed everything. Let me just double check what I was going to grow in field 18. Yes, you guessed it, field 18 and 19 also going to have some cotton in them. I will grow a few other bits over here just to change things up a little bit, but I do have this one with, as with the other one, I have got trailer hitch on it, so although I can use a 3-point hitch on the back of this truck, it's more realistic using a trailer hitch. Do like the agro truck, very multi-purpose. It is a mod, of course. I'm not here doing mod reviews, but if you want to know if I recommend the agro truck, then in fact I've got 2 of them on my workforce, should pretty much say now. You might be looking and thinking, this vast lump of concrete wasn't here last time you were on this farm, Dan? And the G-Man Dan says to you, no it wasn't. I trialled a mod, which you will find in the mods list. It was a recycling and transfer plant. Now, if the maker of that mod is watching, listening, or if anybody cares to let the maker of this particular mod know, it has got a flaw, and that is when you put wood onto it, not a problem. This all sat on the floor quite nicely. I know there's not much there, it was just a few bits that I'd left on some stumps before grinding the stumps down. But if you poured, as you can see in here, I've got straw. If you poured straw onto it to then transfer to another trailer, the straw fell through the ground and landed on the concrete underneath the modded building. So I deleted the building, and have just created, using some basic walls and some basic road traffic barriers, I've created my own transfer yard. Very much the same principle, no lifting or anything involved, just all on one level instead of the split levels that the mod offered. Less problems. I have had to put my own lighting in, but this is automatic lighting, so should just come on when it gets dark. Hasn't gotten dark yet while I've been playing, so we'll get to that as and when. But yes, so there's been some expansions on the farm. Joiners doing a little bit of housekeeping, mowing the grass, making use of the grass. I always bale and wrap my grass, turn it into silage. You can collect it and stick it into the silage bunker. This is quicker and easier. Would have the same effect long term in real life, but as far as the game goes, it's quicker and easier, and silage sells for a lot more than grass, so I always bale up, and it's good to keep the grass trimmed around the fields. Now I've got to hope that it's completed very fast. I wonder which one that is. Set this up and find out. So yes, I've had to reallocate the fields that were on my main farm that I had allocated to cotton. Because otherwise, if I didn't reallocate the fields, no use for the new fields throwing anything value, so it's quite a valuable down here. Although it was a little bit tricky moving the cotton baler, I did do it the correct way. I did stick it onto the back of a low loader and drive it down on the back of a lorry. It's a bit tight round here, and I think I'm going to have some fun when it comes to moving it around if I do have to take it back up to the top farm. So I've moved all my cotton down to this bottom farm. There will no longer be any cotton on the top farm. I have its trash, that's always helpful, isn't it? There will be no more cotton being made on the main farm here. I will be making all of my cotton from now on down here. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 are what I've purchased, and all the land around them, of course. And we will have a field of canola and a field of soybeans, as they are our most valuable crops. Soybeans will be on 21, as it is more valuable than canola. But just to vary it up a little bit, I've got my little mini cotton farm in these 4 fields here. After the first crop, I think I'm going to merge these 2 fields into one with the plough. As you can see, it's only a very thin strip of grass between the 2. And I think I'll do what I did with fields 7, 8, 9 and 10, which is merge small fields into one larger one. But I just want to grow the land as it lies at the moment, see how it works for me. I am going to have to bring the mower down here at some point just to tidy up, because it lasted a little bit long. I did buy these and harvest them last time. It was a real pain. If anybody wants to watch that, that would be Farming Simulator 19 Gameplay 1. You will see the harvest. So hopefully now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will be able to do more streams and or recorded videos for you. Do feel free to let me know if there's anything that you want to see. I'm thinking of starting doing a few of these on Farming Simulator. I'm not going to get into doing regular mod reviews. If that's something you really want to see, let me know, I will do it, but I think there's already a few people out there doing these, and I'm going to be honest, I watch them to get ideas of what I need to download or should find helpful to download next time round. On this farm I do have some solar panels making me money, I've got my biogas plant making me money, and as a result of those items, this farm does have the luxury of most things purchased for it are at a money no object sort of setup, because, well, they make quite a large amount of money overnight. Basically, I did start the game off with very little, and as soon as I could afford the solar panels, I opted to purchase those and basically speed time up a little bit and get a little bit of money in the bank. Yes, I know many of you will say that it doesn't add to the realism or anything like that, but I like playing with the bigger toys that this game has to offer. Just so happens I like doing it on an English map. I don't have to go out and get one of the large American maps to do it. I am open to an online multiplayer game if anybody is wanting to do anything with me or need any help with anything. I'm happy to jump on and go through things with people as well. Gamer tag is the same as my channel name, so do hit me up or add me on PS Network rather. All these fields are currently fertilised. I did that at the end of the last video, and like I say, I have got to work since you've all seen what's happening, so I thought we'd give you an update and show you how things are going. I get the impression that this man's going to go down the field and he's not going to come back from that little strip because of where those trees are. As I did say, the stumps up at my transfer yard now that I've made myself are from a couple of other trees that I'd cut down. I didn't have a stump cutter, didn't know there was one in game, saw it in one of the videos I watched elsewhere on this wonderful YouTube, and as a result I now have a skid steer with a stump cutter for when I do cut any more trees down. I will be able to do so properly and not be banging into the stumps like I normally do. So, finish this one off and then we can go and see one of the other fields. These aren't the easiest fields to work on. These two are pretty easy with the exception of the not having much room at the end to manoeuvre on, but other than that, these fields aren't too bad. However, the other fields around here suffer from, as you can see, being slightly odd shapes and not having much room to work around each end. The entrances to the fields are a little on the small side as well. I can see, for example, I think this tree here is going to be my next this one here. I think he's going to be my next victim, shall we say, just because when you're coming in to this field, just a little bit more room with some more agile equipment makes me handy. I used to just sell my logs straight to the sawmill, but since I saw the mod that I'm not using, the transfer yard, having built my own, I have put a wood chipper in it, and so we'll be turning all future trees and logs into wood chips. Hello to whoever has joined us, welcome to the stream. Any questions, do feel free to type in. I can see my text box on screen. So any chats will be responded to straight away. Drop me a message, say hello, feel free to add me if you like. Anything at all, you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, turn on notifications. I'm not going to push you for it, guys. This is a bit of fun and something to do for me while I'm playing on the PlayStation. I'm not here to try and make money out of it, and I'll be quite honest with you, I'm a long way off that ever being a problem. So I'm here for the fun of it. Please do enjoy the videos, and if there's anything I can do to improve, do feel free to let me know. I'm learning this as I go along, guys. Bit of fun for me, hopefully a little bit of info for you as we go. As I was saying about these fields, with not having much room at the end, some of the larger bits of equipment I use, it's a little bit more difficult with them, but nonetheless I will persevere still. I'm not getting rid of the large equipment just because some of the fields are a bit awkward. You can still reach all the edges, you've just got to be a little bit inventive and do some of the work yourself. You can't just set a worker to do it all, unfortunately. Does mean you have to be a little bit more involved when working these fields. Don't know if I'm going to have the same problem I had before when it came to harvesting and seeding at this end of these fields. It doesn't like the ends. Something to do with how steep it is. Hopefully it won't be a major issue, it will be something we can fix. I don't want unusable land. So with this seeder, not a problem getting those awkward edges fantastically. We'll just leave a worker now to hopefully go up and down and finish that field for me. I can get back to some of the other matters on the farm. Finishing baling being one of them. Now this is a task that if you set grass up on a set field, you can have somebody, you can have a helper mow the lawn for you. As for collecting any grass and then baling and wrapping, yeah, you've got to get involved, you've got to do it yourself. I've had this particular tractor since I started on this farm, Massey Ferguson. Quite like it. Very useful tractor for a medium-sized tractor. It is quite versatile and can do more than you think it will. I have pushed this tractor probably to its limit with some of the larger machinery when I first started. I did have a large tractor at the time as well. It was the New Holland, the blue one you can see over there. But I just found this one better turning circle, and it was got the front loader attachment on this as well, so it really is a very multi-use vehicle. My newest addition to my tractors is my larger fence over there, which we will see in action rather soon, I think. The New Holland's good, but I've got the big challenge tractor, twin wheel, and the Fendt, they are better at pulling anything heavier up a hill. The New Holland, as good a tractor as it is, does struggle a little bit with things like that. So, I've allocated another field to sugar beets. As I did say before, with the biogas plant here, I'm not doing a model year as such, ladies and gents, but I would recommend getting this biogas plant. You do get slurry as a byproduct which you can then use to fertilise your land, so you're not paying out the fertiliser. You can also store up to 5,000 litres of slurry in it as well, so very useful. I know there's grass in other parts of my land, but I tend to just do the fields up here, and it does serve a purpose. Yeah, this New Holland, it was part of some DLC, this actually. Very good, very useful, very versatile tractor. Not the best turning circle in the world, however, which is why I did push my massey to the limits. Now this, I've got a little Fendt, which I love. ZXJ Gaming, my good friend Gaz, hello, how are you? This is the latest addition to my tractor fleet. It's I think it's actually the fastest tractor in the game with a top speed of 39. All the others appear to be limited to 32 or 26. This will fly to 39 miles an hour, so if speed in a large tractor is what you want, go for it. However, I think it looks the part and it does the jobs brilliantly. Guys, I'm very good, thank you very much. And Princess Peach, hello. And how are you there, Princess Peach? Yeah, I'm just going to go and fill up with some more sugar beet. Try and stick to the road as much as we can. I'm not the best when it comes to landscaping on this game, but I've created a road, so may as well use it. So, my good friend Gaz, aka ZXJ Gaming, does a gaming channel as well, so do feel free. Gaz, if you would like to drop a link in the description to your channel as well, my good friend, please do feel free. He does it a little bit more serious than I do. I do it as a bit of fun. He is quite into his channel. He has come on considerably since I've known him, and I've known him some time now. No, I'm very good, thank you very much, Princess Peach. You've been up to much in the wonderful lockdown 3.0 that we're currently in? Although, as we've already said, Boris has unleashed some plans to potentially bring us out of lockdown. That's all I'm going to mention it on this farm, however. This is a COVID-free farm. We've had no outbreaks of COVID on this farm, nor are we going to have any. Ah, that's your alter ego then, is it? Always good to know. Fill up with sugar beets just to keep the biogas plant creating slurry and creating income. Not instant income, it is instant, it is income that's paid at midnight in game time. Driving over the wood when I'm not loading. That's it's little features like that that I do like this particular farming for now. Two different simple answers to that question. If all my trucks and trailers were the same colour, it would be boring, but I've colour coded primarily what is for what as. Now I've got 2 sugar beet fields. I will need dedicated truck and trailers for running the sugar beet up and down to the biogas plant, and the others just for general use everywhere else on the farm. I've been doing a bit of Netflix as well. I've started my new job now, so I should be able to do some more with the YouTube channel and actually enjoy gaming a little bit more. I've almost tipped the truck a lot of times, guys, and hopefully I won't do it on a live stream, but I have tipped and rolled equipment before. There's a reason I have a forklift and a tractor with front loader on. As useful as they are for the things they're designed for, they're equally useful at lighting equipment that I have tipped over through my negligent in-game driving. Very different to my real life driving, where I've been professional for some years. We've missed you as well, Princess H. I will call you that in person when I see you as well. Uncle Bobby says we're not grounded soon, so I will call you that in person. Me and Adam are doing okay, considering he's still furloughed, not at work. Very bored, I think, to be honest, Adam. Oh, helper F is blocked by an object. I've popped this trailer back into its loading position. We'll have to go and have a look what object helper F has been blocked by. Oh yes, new nickname, and it will stick. I will make sure of it. With a little help from Gaz, of course, I'm sure. If either of you do want to drop a link to your channels in my description, Gaz, Jen, do please feel free. Anybody else doing so will have a link removed, but Gaz, Jen, do feel free to drop links to your channels in there, as I know you take them a lot more seriously than I do. Oh, and we're blocked by a tree. Let's... I've got a bit of work to do when it comes to the functionality of these fields, but for now we're just going to get them planted and actually making me some money. Once I've had them making some money, we'll work on the usability of them. So going forwards, I think we're going to aim for, wherever possible, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to aim for at least one video a week. Chances are at the minute that's going to be on Farming Sim 19. However, don't rule out another GTA video from me. Potentially, maybe a Just Cause video. We'll see. See what takes my fancy at the time. I'm going to work at doing that now. Flip through lots of equipment here. Oh, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? cornetto. Anybody who gets that reference is welcome to watch the channel again. I think all fields that need ploughing are now ploughed. So, ooh, I've put cotton in 20 as well. I wasn't supposed to put cotton in 20. That was silly of me. That should have been canola. Never mind, eh? These things happen. Really should have paid attention when I started seeding. I should have changed it, but never mind. We will, however, be putting soybeans in field 21, as soybeans do make a lot more money. Whoever's joined us, welcome to the live stream.